Hi there. Good afternoon. Today, you can see we have NF therapy session, and this has been requested by several hundred of you. And so you've convinced me to jump into this track instead of following more Mansion tracks for now. I'm going to get back to Mansion later, but I want to jump into this one just because of the onslaught of requests for this song. And so I think it's going to be a good one to, I have to listen to my audience and gauge the pulse of what's interesting and what's, worthwhile putting in here instead of just going down a list of songs that may have some, you get an LP that some tracks aren't good, others are better, but this one seems to be an overwhelming recommendation. So with that recommendation, let's see what the hubbub's all about. Bub. Here we go. I like the scratchy records. Ooh. All right, it's cutting.
Yeah, I got upstate like a month ago. I was talking to fans and one of them pulled me aside and said we never met, but I swear that you know who I am. I've been through a lot. I don't know how to express it to people. Don't think that I can, but I got that Mansion CD on rotation. That's real for me, Nate. You do not understand. It's crazy for me. Kids in me up city slitting they wrists on the daily. This music is more than you think. Don't book me for just entertainment. It's entertaining. Hearing these parents, they telling their kids my music is violent. You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so here we are again. He's describing me. Guilty one here. Point the fingers this way, right here, over here. I'm the parent that would say it's too violent, this and that, drugs, sex, all this stuff, murder, rape, all this baloney, you know what I mean? It's like baby with the bathwater. People just throwing the baby out with the bathwater. First of all, from what I've heard from some of you, is that Nate keeps it clean, but his content hits you in the feels, right? And so here we are, another example, much like Eminem, where so many of the people have gone to his concerts, listened to his music. Here he's got the fan that comes up to him and says, "Hey, I've had Mansions on repeat. You know what it's done for me." And yeah, while it's entertainment, it transcends something even more than that. I like the song itself so far. I like the crackling record kind of sound, retro kind of thing. The masks on the face, I'm gonna have to kind of uncover that, no pun intended, on what's going on there. But again, this is now. I wish. Look, if some of you guys have parents out there that are against you listening to rap or they don't want to hear it, set them down. Push pause. I've got a message for the parents. Okay, right? I'm going to wait for the pause. Okay, pause. Parents, hi. My name's Chris. I have a channel called Larry's Hair. I listen to music. I open my mind. And I listen to NF. And I listen to Eminem. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater on this. NF is, if you want to go clean, NF's the way to go. Keeps it clean, but even Eminem's got some tracks. When I'm Gone. No real foul language, but there's some very important messages that are keeping some of your kids alive. So, with that, I'm so touched by how these men can stand in the gap for you guys and give you that place to have someone to relate to for what you're going through. Wow. With that, let's get back on it.
Kids, my music is violent, you gotta be kidding me. I guess that your definition of violence in mine is something that we look at differently. How do you picture me? I want me to smile, you want me to laugh, you want me to walk in the stage with a smile on my face when I'm mad and put on a mask for real.
There's the masks.
I mean, what you expect from me? I'm trying to do this respectfully. They say that life is a race. I knew my problems would probably catch up eventually. I do my best to be calm. How you gonna write me and tell me you slaughter my family? That's just a glimpse of the stuff that gets said to me. These are the parts of my life that I'll never see. Woo! I am aware it's aggressive. I am not here for acceptance. I don't know what you expected, but what you expect when you walk in a therapy session.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah. And look, here he is basically sitting side by side, just in this scene. The boy sitting down on the ground, cutting, and he comes down to their level. M comes down to their level and holds out that hand and says, hey, let me help you up. I know what you're going through. Wow. What a picture right here of the two of them side by side. My son, he had a girlfriend. The parents said, you guys are too young, and the parents broke it off. And he's laying on his bed weeping, and I did exactly what M did. NF, sorry, I got M on the mind. NF, I just sat on the ground, back against his bed, arms around the knees, just like he's that, and I just kept my mouth shut, and I was just there. Just there. I couldn't not be there, but I had to just be there. Since then, the parents have loosened up a little bit. They're back together. They're forbidden from dating for now because he's 17, she's 18. Get the parent level. But anyways, man, I'm on such a beaten track here. But I see this, and it just reminds me of how these artists can just sit down and relate and get down to your level. I just had to share that. But there you go. Wow, he's right there with them. And the masks we wear to put that smiling face on when it's really hurt beneath it. Who's the real one that's hiding? You know, these guys, Eminem and NF, and I'm sure others, Tupac, I'm sure, they're lifting the mask off and letting you see the dirtiness of it, rather than just going, you shouldn't watch that stuff, you shouldn't listen to it, blah, blah, blah. And yet beneath some people's masks, there's some things that are even worse going on. And so I get it. I understand wanting to keep the language out of the young minds and that kind of stuff. I'm in agreement with that. I'm in agreement for parenting. I'm in agreement for restrictions. I'm in agreement for that some of the stuff. But for Pete's sake, don't tell someone they shouldn't be listening to it unless you've listened to it yourself and analyzed it and see if it's really something you want to keep away. Maybe once you realize how helpful this stuff is, you're good to go. Man, last few videos, man, I'm on a soapbox run, and I don't mean to. It's just this stuff is resonating, man. It's just pulling this stuff out. It's my therapy session.
This girl at the show looked me in the face and told me her life's full of drama. Said her dad is abusive, apparently he likes to beat on her mama. I got so angry inside, I wanted to tell her to give me his number.
Yeah.
But what you gonna do with it, right? You gonna hit him up, then they'll start hitting her harder, that's real. These kids, they come to my shows with tears in their eyes. Imagine someone looking at you and saying your music's the reason that they're alive. Sometimes I don't know how to handle it. This type of life isn't glamorous. This ain't an act for the cameras. You see me walk on these stages, but have no idea what I'm dealing with after it. I put it all in the open. This is the way that I cope with all my emotion. I'm taking pictures with thousands of people, but honestly, I feel like nobody knows me.
Oh, wow. Wow, man. This guy, he's just keeping it real. He's just like, you know what? I go out on stage, I feel like I'm alone. Wow. Think about what he's saying. He's just like, he's putting himself out there. And these kids that come to him and say that he's the reason why they're still alive. That's how he copes with it. He copes by doing this.
But honestly, I feel like nobody knows me. I'm trying to deal with the pressure. How you gonna tell me my music does not have a message when I'm looking out at this crowd full of people I know are affected? I got some things in my life I know I should let them go.
I like that. That just like, you know? I like that. I like that. I just like that. It's kind of a cool little add to his song, like like I'm just so frustrated. You know?
Message when I'm looking out at this crowd full of people I know are affected. I got some things in my life I know I should let them go. Let me jot it down. Let me take a mental note. I put it all on this microphone. Things in my life I know I should let them go. Let me jot it down. Let me take a mental note. I put it all on this microphone. Think about that for a minute. What is the point of this song? I'm just venting, but what you expect from a therapy session?
Wow. Therapy session. I'm cutting. Look, if that's you, and you got a kid that's cutting to try and cope, it's going to take a supercharged dose of bravery to get out of it. No woman or man or child should be put through this. That's just insane. I love the chorus. In the background, vocal there, up in the distance.
What you think about me? That doesn't worry me. I know I handle some things immaturely. I know that I need to grow in maturity. I ain't gonna walk on these stages in front of these people and act like I live my life perfectly. That doesn't work for me. Christian is not the definition of a perfect me. Woo! I ain't the type to be quiet. I ain't gonna sit here in silence if I wouldn't say what I say to your face. And I promise you I wouldn't say it in private. I am not lying. People go off on my page and I'm trying to quit the replying, but this is ridiculous. I'm passionate, man. I really mean what I'm writing. Yeah, I need to keep it 100. Okay, I'll keep it 100. I see a whole lot of talking on socials, but honestly, I don't see nothing in public. I kinda love it, yeah. Why don't you write us some happy raps? That would be awesome.
Hasn't that been what I've been asking for? Is happy raps? Give me some levity. Give me some humor. Yes, Eminem's give me some good doses of humor, but he's right. It's like, hey, I'm just telling you what's on my mind. Leave me alone.
See a whole lot of talking on socials, but honestly, I don't see nothing in public. I kinda love it, yeah. Why don't you write us some happy raps? That would be awesome. All of your music is moody and dark, nay. Don't get me started. You wanna know what it's like if you met me in person? Listen to my verses. This music is not just for people who sit in the pews and pray at the churches. Nah, I've been rejected. I don't expect everyone to respect it. I don't expect you to get my perspective, but what you expect from a therapy session? I don't expect everyone to respect it. I don't expect you to get my perspective, but what you expect from a therapy session?
I mean, I think sometimes people, they confuse what I'm doing. I write about life. I write about things that I'm actually dealing with. Something that I'm actually experiencing. This is real for me. Like, this is something that personally helps me as well. I'm not confused about who gave me the gift. God gave me the gift and he gave me the ability to do this, and he also gave me this as an outlet. And that's what music is for me. When I feel something, whether it's anger, it's a passion about something, a frustration, like, this is where I go. That's the whole NF Real music thing, man. This is real for me.
Yeah. Did I say earlier? He's keeping it real. He's like giving you his honest reveal of who he is and what he's dealing with. Wow.
I need this. This is a therapy for me.
Wow. Wait. I will slaughter your family. What? Okay, well, I'm going to have to listen to that one a few more times. That was really, really good. You guys were right again. Shame on me for wanting to just go down the list one song at a time instead of just taking your recommendations. I'm leery to conquer a lot of this content out of order because I can kind of see what Nate's doing here. It's kind of building on some of the stuff, so I may have to just kind of find a way to go through it in a certain order. It's going to make some sense to me. But, I mean, message is clear on this one, isn't it? Very, very cool. Thank you guys so much for joining me again tonight for another NF. More stuff to come. Hang tight. See you soon.